That's what we're here to do.
Welcome to the breakdown.
We are breaking it down.
We have a lovely guest with us today, Miss Adrienne Reed.
That is me.
That is she. Co-founder of Brunch to Bomb.
Amen.
And you have a web series.
I have a lot of things.
Yes, we're going to talk about all of that.
We're definitely going to get into.
Yes.
The one what was it? It was called like Out of Pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Out of Pocket. Yes.
Yes, I produced on Out of Pocket.
Yeah.
I'm one of the producers. I directed an episode. Did some first AD work.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Episode. I did a lot of stuff.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, we watched the first two episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
You gotta watch the third one. The third one's like one of the best episodes.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You don't fall off after that second one. The second one's a little rough. It's a little rough.
Okay, we gonna get
But the third episode hits.
Okay,
Fair
cool.
enough. Fair enough.
And then it's all up from there.
Okay. Well, we like to kind of do we like to ask each other like how our weeks were and how everything was kind of moving. So we'd like to start with you since you're our guest. How was your week? Was it stupendous? Was it relaxed?
Productive?
What was happening?
It was productive with a very, very dark moment.
Ooh.
It's not intriguing dark. It's like make people really sad dark.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So that was my week.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, fair
That was
enough.
my week.
Fair enough.
We
Okay.
don't wanna.
We don't
I don't
want
want
Relive
to
that.
make your listeners sad.
to.
Well, we don't. I mean, if you want to share.
If you
No,
feel
no,
like
no.
sharing, then it's entirely up to you.
No, we're
because
gonna keep the vibes high.
fair enough. Okay.
Hi, indeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, indeed.
Yes, sir.
Amen. Okay. Okay. Well then, how about you, Madam Shannon? How was your week? What was going on? Did you have what was happening?
My week was chill. I didn't. It was just work. A lot of work. A lot of outputs and deadlines. And then Jack Ryan came out. Jack Ryan season 2, and this anime that I watched, Kangen Ashura.
Yes.
It's the shit. So I pretty much binged that. It was awesome.
You've watched the entire season 2 already?
Yes, Saturday.
Shannon, we just saw it on
I
Thursday.
don't care. It was
Shannon.
amazing. Love it. How was your week?
Well, mine was cool. I had a lot of work bullshit, and then, on Halloween we tried to do shrooms, and it fucking didn't work.
We tried
Again,
it
for the
again.
4th fucking time.
I'm over it.
I don't, it is astounding. Do you know that I met someone at a bar, actually, recently, who told me that is something that is common with women, that it won't always work for us. And I'm like, that's interesting, because the men that I've spoken to who do the shrooms, they said that they've never had any issues with it. And I'm like,
shrooms?
No.
Not at all.
I'm here for the stories though.
I mean,
I'm very intrigued, but no, I haven't done shrooms and I likely never will.
Girl, we've tried it.
and literally
4
all
times.
that's happened is the giggles for me and nausea. Feeling like you gotta take a shit, feeling like you gotta throw up. Like what? Like I don't.
Nothing about that sounds fun.
No, it's the hallucinations that occur afterwards that are like, oh, so this is worth it. But that hasn't happened for us. Oh, I need to move. Am I making things happen? Okay. Cool. As executive producer, making things do what they're supposed to do. Okay. Am I better now? Is this cool?
Yeah.
Maybe this needs to be off. Like I don't know.
Oh, you just heard. Oh, okay, that's been happening for sure.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry, y'all. I don't even know if I can't even roll this one right now. Okay. Because it's over there. I don't have a thing. But yeah, other than that was my week, pretty much. And then me and Ellis went to the cemetery.
Okay.
It was cool. To watch a movie, not just to kick it in the
Okay, so
cemetery.
there's just a lot of context that was missing.
I know, and
we went to the cemetery. I'm like, oh, is that just like a place you go to be happy?
I've been drinking wine since 2, so forgive me.
I think
that was an oversight on my part.
I'm jealous.
Definitely. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, no, it was great. We watched the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was the 30th anniversary of it, I believe. Very cool. Very cool. They did it at the Hollywood Cemetery. What is the Hollywood Forever or something? Toto is buried there. I don't know if y'all know that, but he is. The little dog from Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
Cool stuff. But yes, we watched that. It was fun. We got really wasted and smoked weed there. Had a good time.
All right.
Sounds amazing.
It was a good week. I can't complain. Other than the shrooms. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm over the shrooms. Did you hear about, well, they say how Beyonce's having a new video and there's supposed to be no white people in the video. Did you hear about that?
Wait, like a music video?
Like the casting, yeah, the music video, there's a casting call out, supposedly.
And she's explicitly said on the music video,
They only want brown people, yes.
Oh. I like it. Cool.
I'm not against it.
I'm not.
Although
They do
one
that
of the
all the
members of Beyonce's dance team is a white woman with blonde hair.
Oh, so maybe that's not true. I don't understand.
And her dance troupe of queens, there is a white woman with blonde hair. She's like the third.
That's
she's always
true.
the third
I
dancer
see her.
away from Beyonce.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm in the hype, so I know. I know what I'm talking about.
I love it, yes.
So there's definitely a white woman there.
I wonder if that's fake news.
I mean, look, like, I'm on casting websites every day for work. And I see...
What do you do?
My boss is a talent manager, so we manage a bunch of like actors, models, musicians, and things like that. And so I'm constantly like on the casting websites, like submitting them for stuff.
Dope.
Yeah. But like I see stuff like
that all the time.
all the time, like that are like only want Caucasian, only want Asian.
So what's wrong when we do it?
Exactly.
Yeah, like what's
Nothing.
the issue? Like there shouldn't be a problem,
There's
but
no
there's
problem.
going to be a problem. You know it's going to be a problem.
I'm here for those problems.
Yes, we gotta combat those problems.
It needs to happen.
Oh, speaking of,
Oh,
okay, so it's kind of
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So there's like this, I don't know, like low-key beef between Kanye and Meek Mill. Did you hear about that? So Kanye, he said in an interview, he said, but the culture has
You got like a note about
Yes, I have a note.
Okay.
Because I want to be
Prepared.
Beef notes.
But the culture has you focused so much on fucking somebody's bitch and pulling up in a foreign and rapping about things that could get you locked up. And then you say you about prison reform, right? And so then Meek Mill posts a picture on Instagram with like him and Diddy and Jay-Z and like Kevin Hart. And he's like, I'm on this side of the game. Key on this side too, he's saying something funny. And I guess Kevin Hart's like, he's saying something funny and all of them are laughing in the video. But like, I see what Kanye's saying, but there also needs to be prison reform. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like they're kind of saying the same thing. What do you guys think?
I could honestly care less about anything that either of these people are saying because they will not change the trajectory of my life at all.
They won't. They have influence, but they do have influence.
They are sources of entertainment to me, and I am of the education that I do not need to do what they say. So the fact that these two millionaires are arguing about something is as relevant as two bums on the corner arguing to me about something.
Right.
I personally.
Well, hello.
I personally just don't care. Because we're also in a time where everybody feels like they can have an opinion about everything.
Right.
Which is also annoying as fuck.
Yes.
So
social media has definitely done that for people.
Meek Mill is doing things to reform. He's using his platform to help reform the jail system in whatever ways, and that's fantastic. So do that. Kanye has found his way back to God. That's fantastic. So do that. I'm just here to applaud my people and the things that they do that are applause worthy. So I don't really spend much time tearing other people down, so they can miss me with that.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's my thought.
True.
I mean, yeah, I'm honestly like, are they making changes like with the things that they say? Like, I don't know. Like, if anything, Kanye's wife is, and that's weird to me. Like, I don't even understand that. I'm like, okay, cool, like, you're in lawyer school, like, your dad did, and, like, that's cool. But, like, the people that she chooses to let out or, you know, do something about, I'm just, like, interested in why she chooses those specific people. Like, what in their stories is like, oh, that's who I'm going after. Like, I don't understand her
I don't know what she was doing. I know there's like, I remember reading some article about the 2 black women that were, I guess, the ones that kind of got her into it, and they were the ones behind her doing it, but she, of course, she's like the spokeswoman for it. You know what I mean?
I am interested in that, but it's not for any of those reasons, and I can't wait to tell you why. So,
please do it now.
the first girl she got out, what's her name? The one that killed the guy that was trying to rape her or something?
Centoya Brown.
Centoya Brown's new husband.
Yes, which
is
I was
Pam's
tripping.
ex-husband from Total. What? It's crazy. I just found that shit out yesterday. I'm enamored. Also, Pam from Total. Remember, Pam was the one that gave you like mannish vibes,
right?
Okay. Pam from Total is fucked up. She does not look good at all.
Oh, really? What happened?
She went on like this fitness kick and it made her look
buffy.
And she's like, her hair is like super short, but like also looks like she's like low key balding. So it's like not a combo. But you know, Kima and Keisha still look basically the same.
Right.
Okay,
but Pam don't look the same. Anyways, that's his ex-wife. It was on the fucking Breakfast Club. I was like, yo, this shit is insane. Because apparently Pam's talking shit, and I'm like, who would have thunk? Like, how did you meet Pam's ex-husband? Like, how did this come about?
Right.
There's so many things I want to know. Okay.
Yeah, that's insane.
Now, what I am into is good tea like that.
Right. I feel
like arguing over who's doing more for the culture.
Yes.
Everybody do something. Everybody just do something.
Yes.
There's a lot to be done.
Yes.
There's a lot of work to be done.
Absolutely. There definitely is.
But why Pam's ex-husband is married to Centoya Brown? That's some shit I want to know.
I love it. Here,
okay, carry on.
I let it go out.
That's hilarious.
Oh, I love it.
I'm up through the contact high like a motherfucker.
Sorry.
I'm just,
I know you have something productive to do after this too.
I'm a very like.
I know you're busy.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't quit apologizing for being.
No, because there's definitely more where that came from.
I'm sure I see it.
I can't do it right now.
I think there's like a greenhouse in the back or something.
There should be.
You niggas just making this shit.
I know. Yeah. Wait, I wonder. How can I do this? I want it.
I think you have to turn that mic off.
I don't know how right now, but I'm just gonna like pray. I'm gonna pray.
Okay.
Pray with me, y'all. That we have no feedback while I roll this blunt in the
Girl,
air.
you can roll a blunt in a car, so.
You're right. I've rolled it in a moving vehicle in the dark with no lights, so I can do this right now with lights. I don't know, with no tray. That's fine.
You got live.
Okay, I'm good. Okay, so what else? What else are we doing today? What else are we discussing?
We should play the Never Have I Ever game.
Oh, are we ready? Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. Good.
Let's do that.
Okay. So, just like how we used to play it back in the day, if you've done it, you take a drink. Oh, you're already preparing yourself. I love it. Great. This is good. This is already going to be good.
What is it? You have your fingers up?
Should we do fingers up? Like, yeah, we can do fingers up, or...
I don't know.
We're going to be smoking, so I don't know how we're going to be able to do that.
We can keep count.
Yeah, shit, I'll try. Okay. You want to start? You want me to start?
I'll start. Never have I ever gotten fired from a job.
You drink if you did it, right?
Yes.
It's been a while.
Yeah, you drink
Oh, you drink if you did it?
Yes.
Oh.
Ask the question, gotta drink.
So normally when you say the thing, if you're the person saying it, then you actually haven't done it, right?
That's what I thought.
You
Yeah.
actually have done it.
If you're the person saying it, you're
You've
supposed
done
to
it.
have not done it.
Yeah, you've not done it.
Oh.
Right? When you're saying it, then your never have I ever should be true.
Oh,
and then
girl.
you're trying to get the other people to tell on themselves.
I thought it was
Right?
reverse.
Oh, well, I did it wrong.
See? It helps that I'm the sober person in the room.
Yeah, because literally, I was literally gonna ask something that I've definitely done. So like, hold on, let me scroll.
Y'all need a minute to regroup?
maybe.
Okay. Never have I ever gotten to a fight at school.
Wait, like physical? Like a physical
Yes, a
fight?
physical
Oh yeah,
fight.
no. Verbal for sure.
No, I've never gotten in a fight at school.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sizable though. Like, you don't want to fight me.
Like, don't go there. I feel it.
I got fights as an adult. That was silly.
Really? Physical?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
I have quite the temper.
Really?
Oh.
Oh.
It's very hard to piss me off to that extent.
But
But
when
if you
you
do
do
piss me off to that
there.
extent, I have no issue fighting you. Man, woman, doesn't matter.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Don't go there.
Let me
I
know
do
on
nothing
P's
but
and
piss off my
Q's.
homeboys when I get into those situations with men because then they want to jump in.
Of course.
Like, I could literally knock this nigga out. Like, it's not a problem.
Like, let me be. I got this.
Let me handle that.
Never have I ever been kicked out of a bar.
Me either, sis.
No, me either.
Cool, tight. Well, I'm not getting drunk. Awesome.
Y'all don't know how to play this game. This is funny. You're supposed to be saying things that you've never done that you think the other people playing have done so that they tell on themselves. That's the premise of the game. So I could say something like,
Oh.
never have I ever participated in a gangbang. And then one of y'all be like, oh shit. And then everybody be like, oh fuck.
I did.
Got it.
That's how that works.
Okay. Lessons being learned on a Sunday. All right. Got it.
Do you have a never have I ever question?
I just did.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Well, yeah, I haven't.
I haven't either.
See?
Perfect.
But see, the whole thing would be to try and position your neighbor to tell on themselves. Okay, round one is a wash.
Absolutely.
You want to keep trying this? Y'all, I'm here.
What? I'm trying to find.
Are you Googling?
Yes, I'm Googling.
Oh my God.
Let me find some good questions.
Oh wait.
Never have I ever slept with a friend's dude.
Me.
No, you're supposed to say it if you have. Y'all don't get, okay.
I have not.
Okay, see? You're supposed to ask these questions so that the answer is shock and awe.
Okay.
Like, oh shit, Shannon, really? Like that.
You did that?
Okay,
Yeah.
never have I ever been in an open relationship.
I have not been in an open relationship. I'm open to it, but I have not.
I haven't either. I want to so bad.
Never have I ever kissed a girl.
Yeah, I've never kissed a
I've
girl.
kissed a girl.
There you go.
Kiss.
I was waiting for someone to sing the lyrics. That is the smallest sip ever.
I mean, fine, girl.
'Cause your glass
I'll
is
do another
see-through.
one. I don't mind. That was like a gulp.
There you go.
My God. Okay. I don't know. Like now I'm like, this game has really thrown me for a loop. Like,
I know.
I don't even know what to do anymore. Might change my whole perspective. Wait, where? Oh no. I don't
What?
like that.
What?
I can't see what you see, so the responses alone are just like,
What is going on?
Yeah, no, I'm like entirely too expressive because it wasn't even worth it. Because it said something like, never have I really liked a song by Justin Bieber. And I'm like, wait, but like,
Justin Bieber got some of his shit.
I've
right.
like really liked a lot of his
Some of it,
songs.
yeah.
Like from, what is it, the Journals album?
Journals
Like,
was
Journals
a bop.
was so
Journals
good!
was a bop.
Yeah!
Journals is a bop.
Girl, I'm gonna send it to you.
Journals
I'm gonna
is
send you
like
the
a
whole album.
90s R&B mixtape.
It was lit.
Really?
I was like, who wrote this for you? Who wrote that for him? It couldn't have been him.
It was probably Usher.
Oh my God, such a good one. Oh, no, I don't know. And then it's like something about handstands. I don't know. This is a terrible
You
movie.
guys Google white.com?
Actually, yes, essentially.
Fuck.
Yes. I don't know. How am I supposed to like classify it as like nigga central? I don't. How am I?
Never have I ever for the blacks.
Oh.
It's a joke. I don't think that's.
That would be,
an
I mean,
actual
but maybe, I don't,
If Google responded to that, that would be problematic as
your
fuck.
computer is closer. See if it
What?
works. Never have I ever for the blacks. Sometimes Google comes through, so like.
If Google came through with anything that had the blacks in it, like, and not a group of people like a family called the blacks,
The blacks.
then
Yeah,
I
it's
think
an issue.
I think there's an issue.
Right, okay, fair.
We're not the blacks.
No, there's
No.
no. There's like
Shut
never
up.
have I ever with black parents.
Okay,
Oh, that
okay.
could be fun. We have all of this.
So
We all
I'm
have-
gonna hope that in the search it crossed out the word the.
And just said.
You know how it does it correctly?
Yeah, like why
For blacks.
for black?
There's no for blacks. No. No.
That's lame.
Well,
Well, we tried.
our bad.
Here, take that away from me.
Well,
Okay.
we should talk about your
Yeah.
Brunch 2 Bomb events. Me and Michael tried to go, but the tickets they sold out and we couldn't get in. But I know it was like your 2-year anniversary recently, right?
Yes, we just turned 2.
Yes, that's awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
You have a toddler. Terrible too.
It is terrible. Yes,
Oh no.
it's terrible.
No. When's the next one?
November 17th at Hyde Sunset Lounge and Kitchen in
Perfect. It's
Hollywood.
right by my house. Awesome.
Oh, dope.
Awesome.
Yes.
So if I don't see you there, I can legitimately be mad at you.
No, we're
Okay,
going.
fine.
No, we're going,
We are
dude.
going. We are going.
Isn't the theme Temptations?
It is a temptation.
Oh shit!
Oh
Old
my God,
school.
wait, I have like a bell bottom like jumpsuit
Oh, you
thing
should
that
wear
I
it.
can.
You should wear it.
I am dying.
Y'all should also like go get your tickets now so you can miss me with we were sold out.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, fine. Getting them. I will get them.
Yes, we'll
Oh,
get
thanks.
them after the show.
Thanks.
For sure.
Oh
Awesome.
yeah. Just send us the link. Let us know where. to go.
Directly in our Instagram bio. You just press the button that says get tickets. I can't make it any simpler.
Fine.
Now we're getting them
Doing it.
done.
Absolutely.
Do your listeners even know why I'm here? Like how we know each other? Because I think that's interesting as
Oh,
fuck.
that's
being
true.
that now
That's
we're in
true
a
because
cloud
I
of
don't even know
meat,
the whole story.
Well,
It's not long. It's just interesting.
Well, let's get into
We-
it. I'm gonna cross my legs. for
me and
this.
Adrienne and my brother went to church together. That's how we know each other.
That's right.
Yes, from back in the day.
You're hilarious.
No. No, I'm just
With these
drunk. I'm
occasional
not funny.
snorts, it's amazing.
No, they're bad. I really don't want them. Okay,
Yes, that's how
so
we met.
church. Oh, church.
We
So
laugh.
And our church was like the church where you had to be like super involved because only X amount of kids, so we had to do
Yes.
all the kid things.
Yes.
oh
You had
wow.
it at
Okay,
every event.
mine wasn't like that. We had like a ton of kids.
Yeah, nah.
No.
Everybody at our church was
It was-
old. Everybody at our church
pretty
was
much.
old.
Pretty
oh,
much.
No.
I loved you guys because it would be like, oh, we'll use the Hollands for like things because my grandmother was like over all the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were like, oh, we'll get Michael and Shannon. And we would like, y'all would be down to do stuff in theory, and then it'd be game day. And we're like, yeah, I'm not. And y'all mama was so supportive. Your mom was probably like, yeah, I don't feel like going up there today. I'm like, I don't want to go either, Mom. Fuck, that's your
Oh
day.
my god.
That's so funny.
Fuck, that's your day.
I wasn't home anyways,
I'm
you know
pretty
what
sure that
I'm saying?
happened.
Like-
Yes.
So many times. I'll be so mad at my grandma. She's like, oh, we need a young man. Oh, Michael don't show up for shit.
Michael's not coming.
Man, I gotta plan this. Like, he can't be in the center aisle. Like, that's a game time position.
Yeah, we need you, my nigga. Come in.
You would just come to church and be like, oh shit, the Hollands.
I would usher on Sundays.
But y'all was 8 a.m. people.
Yeah, we were.
And I was doing 11
In and
a.m.
out.
In and out.
In and out.
Ah.
Back in 14.
What about
Definitely.
Sunday school? Did you have to go to Sunday school?
Nah.
I did.
Nope.
I did.
I ran the young people's department. I sang in the choir and I ushered, so I wasn't going to Sunday school.
Fair enough.
Like, there's got to be and I did conference YPD stuff. I was busy.
I only sang in the choir, so they made me go to Sundays.
You want to hit a couple bars or?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I was not supposed to be singing in the choir. I was just
I tried the choir.
I was just doing it. Ellis, stop it. I'm not singing right now. No. No, I'm drunk, but I am not that drunk. Oh my
Since
god.
2 p.m., huh?
This is karaoke, girl.
No, this is not karaoke. We have had karaoke.
You
here
have to be
before.
prepared to sing if you come in Brunch, Bomb. We sing.
You sing?
We sing.
You do like karaoke singing?
We do choral karaoke.
Like
Oh, so everybody's singing?
Like, what do we? But like, is it like different tunes every time, or like what's the thing?
You just gotta come. I can't give it
Oh,
away.
yeah.
What's the experience? I hear so many great
I
things
know.
about
Like
it.
I just
And
want.
seen so many great things.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So tell me this: do they change every event? Are they like always different?
Different in what way? You mean the themes?
I know that the themes are different because I've seen the Instagram and I know that you like showcase different things and
Uh-huh.
stuff. But as far as like what happens throughout the event, like
I mean, there's tweaks and things like that, but the formula is always the same.
Mm-hmm.
okay, then
The
I can't
format.
ask you questions.
The
about
format
it.
is like a black wedding. You come, you sit down, you catch up with old friends, you eat, you network, you reconnect, your alcohol starts to hit, you start to dance, and you have black family reunion vibes. You have
Awesome.
HBCU homecoming vibes.
I
You
just seen
have-
Adrian
I've never
going down
done
before.
that,
Adrian
but-
going down.
I mean, I used to do that. The way my back is set up currently, I stopped doing that a while
But what
ago.
about the knees, girl? What
My
about
back,
the knees?
my knees, everything.
Girl,
I'm old and I'm okay with it. I'm actually really enjoying it.
That's beautiful. I love that.
But yeah, like all of these things happen. Every part of your favorite part of the Black experience happens at Brunch to Bomb. That's why we're rooted in 90s nostalgia. Because that was the last time I can remember that we all just had fun being
Yes.
Black.
Yes,
It was great.
absolutely.
Like the 80s were fun, but it was also like crack.
Yeah.
And then the 90s
Crack.
was like when we started to pull away from that and just be
Right.
about the music and the vibes. The 60s and the 70s we made as fun as we possibly could, but racism was very, very strong.
Very much.
2000s were a little fun too, so there are some moments from the 2000s from
Okay,
like what's high
okay.
school for me.
Cool.
And then, I'm sorry, I just can't follow the music today.
Okay,
It's very rough for me.
It's hard to
I
read it.
struggle very much with it.
Here's the thing that kills me.
Okay.
All of the songs that people like really like outside of the Gen Zers who like I don't even know what the fuck to call it.
Gonna.
But when I'm listening to like I hear Ty Dolla like do a song over a 112 beat, and I'm just like,
Right.
is this not telling, guys?
Exactly.
It's
Hello?
literally
All the-
yesteryear
Yeah.
reimagined.
Absolutely.
Or if I have Chris Brown doing a song to Shanice, I Like Your Smile, I'm like,
Come on now.
this is telling you there's a problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just got into a conversation with somebody about the 21 Savage song A Lot, and I'm just like, nigga, what am I listening to?
Yeah. And
I don't. Yeah.
I don't
listen
know
to
what he's even talking. I don't know what he's
A lot.
talking about. Like,
it.
but is it a lot? Is he saying? Is
No,
he really
he's
talking
a lot.
about a lot?
A lot.
not
I
saying
know.
anything.
I know.
A
He
lot.
says it like 36 times in the chorus, and I'm just
He
like,
says it a lot.
He does say it a
yeah,
lot, but
it's
no, I
it's a
don't.
lot.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, I can't do it. But what I can do is like new R&B and like new like
Yes.
electronic kind of R&B
I
and
do
like
like
the
new
new way, like
R&Bs.
all of that. I can do new R&B. I can't do like new hip hop or.
You know, with new R&B though, you don't have, like in the 90s and the 2000s, you had, of course, the sad, heartbroken R&B.
Right.
But you also had R&B that you could move to.
That's
Like
true.
the R&B now, like, Bryson Tiller doesn't have like a bop. Summer
Yeah.
Walker doesn't have a bop. They have songs where it's like, yo, you hit me right here with
Yes.
that, and the
Yes.
vocals and the lyrics. But you don't have songs where you could just like,
Groove.
you have like, hey, where
That's
the
why I
party
listen to
at?
house
You don't have that.
music. I listen to house music.
Eric
Yeah.
Bellinger. I do like him.
Eric Bellinger does have some stuff from time
Yes.
to time.
That is true.
I love
But most of the stuff that I hear with that energy is like a cover.
True.
Yeah.
Or a remix, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
of-
like
of
they
something
sampled,
nostalgic.
they
Yeah,
sampled
samples, yeah.
something from like back in the day.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're right.
It's hard to find good people.
Yeah, I don't know. The music industry has definitely taken a turn, and I don't know what direction it's going necessarily. I'm here for it because I love music and I can't really function without it, so I'm just gonna keep listening to it.
Oh, you guys should check out one of my clients, Reggie Becton. Becton. His music is really good, but it is not like it's like the R&B we're talking about.
Okay,
Ooh.
like more of like a vibey kind of like, I would like
But he's
take
a solid
cruise
vibe.
in my car.
Yeah,
through the
exactly.
streets
His new
of
single is
Holland.
"Raining in LA."
Okay,
It's
cool.
fantastic.
Okay, so you said your client. What do you do? Like, what do you do with him?
So I consult Reggie with his marketing and brand strategy only because all I have bandwidth for. We talked about management stuff, but I just don't have the time for that right now.
Mm-hmm.
But my company, Hamba, is a parent organization that owns Brunch to Bomb. And then in addition to owning Brunch to Bomb, which we treat as a marketing activation event, the bread and butter is brand and marketing strategy. I also do some talent management. My co-founder for Brunch to Bomb, DJ Benjamin Walker,
Yes.
is an old friend of mine. We went to college together.
Yes.
And Brunch to Bomb kind of spun out of me managing him, so I managed Ben.
Oh wow.
Okay.
That's where we work with Netflix a lot. Because we do
Okay.
a lot of premieres, a lot of corporate events. So we do about 20 to sometimes as many as 35 gigs with Netflix a year.
Oh wow.
So they're our number one DJ client. We just did the Emmys for them, and we're also going to do some stuff for them in Atlanta next week
That's
with Black
crazy.
Godfather at Tyler Perry Studio. So I'm really excited about
Oh,
that.
That's
that's
very
gonna be
exciting.
so
Congratulations.
Lots of dope things happening. So I do that. And then I did work on a web series that my friends Mello Monroe and Tracy Lincoln created called Out of Pocket,
Yes,
which
we
is
watched
streaming
it.
now on YouTube. Thank you for your support.
Absolutely.
That's _OUTTA Pocket on Instagram, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel through there. Also, Tracy has a digital network on YouTube that she just launched called Tribe.
Oh,
and I-
yeah, we were all over the website.
Awesome. So I'm a
Yes.
development executive for Tribe, and I
That's
manage
cool.
new media.
Okay, cool.
So if like this podcast was a show, that would be new media. Like a cooking show would be new media.
Gotcha.
An after show where you're talking about your favorite episode. You have like a power after show or something like that you
Right,
curated. That
right.
would be new media, stuff like that.
Okay.
And I have right now a new media variety show that my production company, Blue Drop Entertainment, we produce the variety show, which is Vibe Tribe.
Oh.
So Vibe Tribe is a live showcase that my mentee and the videographer photographer for Brunch to Bomb, Brianna Jones, and her friend Alexis Moore created. It's very
Wow.
much so like a Gen Z Key and Peele meets variety show.
Oh, fun.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
So we produce their skits and their live show, and that happens here live in LA. Their next show
I love
is November 19th.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
If that's on Wednesday, it's whatever that Wednesday is.
Okay, it
That
might
Wednesday.
be that.
Yeah,
It might be that.
The 10th Wednesday.
Because the
Gotcha.
17th is that's your next event, right? Isn't that what you said earlier?
Yes. Oh, good. Okay.
Yes.
I smoke weed, but I got this girl.
I think then it's the 20th.
Then
It's the 19th or the 20th.
Yeah, it's the
What it
20th.
is
I think
on their Instagram. So you can go there, choose Vibe Tribe
Tell-
Showcase,
Tribe.
and get the exact date because I'm doing a lot of plugs right now.
Yes.
So
you're
right
glad-
on.
so glad that you are.
We
So
produce
glad.
Vibe Tribe. Blue Drop Entertainment produces Vibe Tribe, which is exclusively on the Tribe Network that I'm a development executive for. And then we also are creating a show that is loosely based on my experience with cancer called Triggered. And we just pitched that show actually. And we just submitted to a contest that we won and then won all these pitch meetings.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great.
So we are actually going into the next level of pitches with a network and 2-3 production companies. So that's pretty cool.
Oh,
That's
yes.
amazing.
Yeah,
That's
there.
that's the
amazing.
meeting I just came from. I was meeting with someone to write our pilot.
Oh,
that's
wow.
awesome.
Yeah, so there's that, and then
Great
the
things
other things that I do are all like on the back burner because I don't have the time.
Yes.
But I have a book in editing right now that's been there for a long
I
time.
love that.
Oh, is it about the kids?
Yeah, Meet the Tiny Humans.
Mm-hmm.
Look at y'all okay.
We pay attention.
I feel
We
valued.
do research.
I feel
Sure,
valued.
you are doing
Absolutely.
amazing
Great
things.
I feel valued. I've been on a lot of podcasts and be like, so Brunch to Bomb.
No. No,
What
we
about
know
it,
that there's
nigga?
way more to
Yeah.
No, yeah. So the book. So I grew up like, no shade to my upbringing. I grew up in a really fantastic way, but also a lot of fear-based upbringing around what success means. Really wanting to make sure that you go a traditional route so that you're okay. I mean, like I think all parents do.
Yeah.
And then I think millennial culture is a lot more about pursuing or at least being close to, so you can absorb skills that are associated to your passion.
Absolutely.
Right, I agree.
So my natural thought, I was trying to like address that, but then I thought, well, what's the point in addressing that? Like we're already doing it. So then I thought deeper and I thought about the root cause of it, which is like what happens when I was being brought up. And I thought, well, millennials are now having children, right? We're getting to that point.
Yeah,
we're bringing new life into the world.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, when that little nigga comes out, all you want to do is keep it alive.
Right.
Children are terrifying. I have friends that have kids
Survival.
who literally are putting spoons under their kid's nose, like, is he breathing? I can't tell.
Yes.
They're always finding new ways to kill themselves that scare the shit out of you.
Yes.
And you're so busy trying to keep them safe that you don't think about who they're supposed to become.
No.
So I partnered with a friend of mine with my concept to have her really validated because she's a child psychologist and she's a new mom of 2.
Okay.
So I came up with most of the concepts, but she comes with the facts to validate what we're trying to talk about because I don't have any kids.
Right.
So if I just come out with a book on child rearing, like I seem like an asshole.
Yeah.
But the reality of it is, I think that it's always the people that we bounce off that settle us, right? Like when you have that idea. Because I think it's okay to not be an expert, but I'm still a member of multiple children's villages.
Absolutely.
And so a lot of our book is conversational of us going back and forth with different ways where I'll tell her to do something idyllic and she'll tell me practically how she can't, and we'll come up with a practical solution. But it's really about changing your perspective to see children as tiny human beings and cultivating them for the next phases of their life, which include their purpose.
Yeah.
So it's called Meet the Tiny Humans, and it's a guide to cultivating purpose for tiny human beings.
I love it.
And then there's a podcast that's supposed to come out, but I don't have time for that right now, and that's with my friend Brandon Gray, who's a bespoke suit designer, Grayscale IC, Grayscale with an A. He's poppin', so if anybody needs a custom suit for any occasion,
Absolutely.
he's doing everybody's custom suits. Like, it's insane. He just had his stuff in Neo's new video. Like, literally, he does suits for Lena Waithe, Neo, half the NBA. Like, he's that
that's
nigga.
amazing.
I love it.
And he does amazing work. So we have a podcast that's supposed to come out one day soon called Read Between the Gray.
Ooh, what's that about?
We both are pretty black and white on a lot of things, but through the intelligence of our conversation, we normally always find a gray area. And my last name is Reed, and his last name is Gray.
Oh, that's right.
So Read Between the Gray.
Definitely
I
get that
think
off.
that's it.
Is that
There's other
it?
stuff that I haven't started because I just don't have the bandwidth.
Yeah, you got a lot.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Amazing
There's a
stuff going
lot
on.
dedicated to being in purpose.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Got to.
Make your mark. Make your absolute mark on this earth.
I don't even think it's about that.
What is it?
It's not about making your mark. It's about fulfilling your call.
Okay.
I think when you make your mark, it's for other people.
Right. Okay.
When you fulfill your call, it's for your own well done.
Right.
I feel like we got to get away from that mark culture because then you're always doing something for someone else
Right.
to see,
Instead of for yourself.
and then you'll never feel fulfilled.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's big. That's big.
Definitely trying to find that. For sure.
We will get there.
Yes. Indeed.
In doing so much that you do, like, what makes you feel fulfilled? Like, you do almost so much amazing, great work. Like, for you to say, like, being fulfilled is, like, almost the ultimate, like...
I'm fulfilled with all of my projects. I'm also exhausted by them because they take a lot of energy, but the fulfillment is I'm doing what I was supposed to do. And what I'm supposed to do, as God has revealed it to me, is to create safe spaces for Blackness to exist. And each of my businesses does that in some way, whether it's through the platform of getting kids free through their parents and the book, or through telling stories with people of color through a simple lens. It's not playing stereotypes or playing to different tropes that are existent for African Americans. It's making sure that you know that black people, young black women have cancer too. I'm not always a white woman, white teenage girl living in the hospital. Like, it happens outside of that realm, and that is experienced differently for me. That I greet people differently. When I pass somebody down the street, I give a nod. I don't throw a gang sign, I give a nod. Like, and that's relative to my culture. So it's making sure that I'm always creating those pathways. Brunch to Bomb is a space that we built that gives a lot back to me, because I see the joy on our guests' face, and they give me their personal feedback and reach out to me and hug me in ways that are very new for me to experience, because sometimes it feels very like influencery or celebrity like, and that's not what I'm into or looking for at all.
Right.
But it's really just gratitude for having a space where they can just live their best unadulterated black life. And that's and that again gives me the joy, because it's aligned to that. So I like to do things that teach me things and challenge me to be greater. But then it all resonates into fulfilling my purpose. Like, I'm very, very, very purpose driven. I feel like we're all here to do something that God created us to do. It's as unique as your fingerprint. There's a snowflake effect of purposes. And your whole job is not to be rich. It's not to be seen. It's not to make a mark. It's to find out what that thing is. And as that thing evolve with it. And that's what alignment is to me. So purpose and alignment are the two things that drive my life. Making sure that I'm always trying to tune in and figure out what the next steps are for me, so I can find that staircase and step there. Because what I'm doing now may phase out. There may be another purpose in a new season. I subscribe to seasons, alignment, and purpose.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's why I ebb and flow with things. Like, that's what drives me.
Yeah.
It drives me to wake up every day knowing that I've been created to do something super dope, and that I've been given pathways and opportunities to explore that freely, and I've been given resources to support me in exploring that. That's it. Like, just, I think that's so dope that I can do something that no one else can do, and that I was created to do something. Like, I think that's just a dope concept.
You can't teach compassionate, and you can't teach certain qualities in certain people. And the way I've heard you speak tonight is just a genuine for yourself, let alone for people, for the betterment of a black community. It's beautiful. It's what we lack, that fight. Like, you know, a lot of people aren't equipped mind, body, spirit, but hearing somebody like you, it's not motivating, but more so inspiring. People need that inspiration. Yeah.
Thank you.
We're all here together.
Yes, we are.
Yes. I love it.
In it together. It is.
Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna revert
What?
in a different direction.
Where are we going?
We're gonna go down to oh my god, I can't. Down to the last section.
Oh.
I just want you guys to know my back is wet with sweat.
Oh no.
We're almost done. We are almost done, baby. I know.
I just wanted to say that for a quick icebreaker. That was it. I'm fine. I just wanted to say that because I felt called to. Carry on.
I understand. Actually, I don't understand, because like I am perfectly fine right now.
I'm carrying some additional weight in life.
Ditto.
I'm also wearing a sweatshirt
Yeah.
and no shirt under, which is stupid. Layers. God. I put on sweatshirts and I'm like, oh, this is cool because it's chilly today. And I act like I don't live here. Like, I don't know better. I need a layer, but I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish I could, because honestly, like if I were to go out in just a sweatshirt right now, I would probably be freezing.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm in Munich, so like I'm always cold. Like I'm always cold. Like that's why right now this
You just gotta eat some steak.
I had steak last night for dinner.
Oh, if I could have steak every day, if that was like the solution to combat anemia, I'd be like, sign me up. I love
I have
steak.
definitely
Shout out to the
new
vegans.
appreciation. I mean, no.
Yes.
No,
Steak
shut
is
up.
good.
I can't stand vegans.
I mean, just don't put it, just don't yell it at me. Just don't. One of my really good girlfriends, she's vegan, and like
I don't like
she's
her.
so good. No, she's so good.
Off top, down.
She does not like ever pressed
I've
for
ended
me.
friendships over veganism. Not because you forced me to do anything, but I literally cannot have fun eating with you, and I like to eat. Like
She never makes me. We
They
never
make you
know.
feel some type of way or something, or what?
no, it's
You
not.
just
It's
feel
not
like you
that.
can't go to
Like,
places that you want to go to
like
because they may not
as
have
soon
options.
as you ask me, do they have vegan options? I don't want to eat with you. Like I don't. Fuck your vegan options. Like you made a choice.
Right.
Yeah.
If you want to live in a vegan world, then live in a vegan world.
Yes.
I know that this is exclusionary, and I'm fine with it. I'm totally fine with it. Are these fries done in beef tallow?
Oh my god!
Okay.
Really?
And y'all are just fucking
That's
delicious.
crazy.
And honestly,
Oh my
it
gosh.
is because
It's
when
delicious.
it is in beef tallow, like I'd be like, yes,
Oh, you're
praise
gonna
God,
die because of all
Shut
these. We all gonna die. I'm gonna
Yes.
die full.
Yeah.
and feeling
Enjoying
good
it.
about it too.
Yes.
Like,
I may leave here right now and go to Houston's.
You still Yes. Love the meat.
yes.
Yeah, I'm not with the shits. I'm not with the vegan stuff.
I
I don't like
literally had a steak and a side Caesar salad and some mashed potatoes for dinner last night.
That
from
sounds
Tender
amazing.
Greens. It was everything I ever needed. The only problem is that the delivery man, he delivered it to me cold.
Ooh, I hate
So
that.
then I had to
What
heat it
app
up
do you
again.
use?
Uber Eats.
Okay, so go to DoorDash. It's
I
easier
can't
to
use
get your money
DoorDash
back.
anymore.
Oh,
But
they
you know
paid
why?
you?
I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you
Okay.
why right now.
This is passionate.
This is a serious thing. Look at me. You see how I'm looking at you. Okay.
Right. Okay.
They let somebody into my account in Pennsylvania and in New York. So they ran up almost $280 worth of charges on first it started with Popeyes, and then they went to fucking Red Lobster and spent like $115.
Oh wow.
And then they went to some other seafood place.
Did they fix it?
I mean, they refunded me maybe a quarter of that.
A quarter?
A quarter
That
of that.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they suck. So
Oh.
I don't use them anymore. You see where I'm going with that?
Last night, or not last night, what was it? A couple days ago, we were on a writing session.
Okay.
Order Wingstop.
Okay.
Okay. I ordered the buns because my homegirl was talking about the buns. I'm like, I didn't know they had bread. So I'll get the buns as an add-on, okay? Because I want to try them.
Absolutely.
I also wanted ranch, and
Okay.
so I get my food. My fries are not as hot as they could be,
Of course
but he made a
not.
wrong turn. That's not my fault.
Okay.
I didn't get my buns. And I got
Uh-huh.
blue cheese instead of ranch.
Oh no.
So I escalated. They credited me of my $54 order.
Right.
They credited me $33.
What?
I always went with DoorDash, so I don't know this life that you're living,
Oh my god.
but I feel blessed.
Honestly, I am hurt. They have done me wrong.
DoorDash
Yeah,
do
I
me
use
right
DoorDash.
all the time, and all I
And
do is
Uber Eats
complain.
has done me dirty too. To be honest with you,
They also
they've sent bike riders to my place, and the bike riders steal my food.
Girl.
Yeah.
That's insane!
Wait.
It's funny, right? It's terrible. It's terrible.
You live in Hollywood.
Absolutely.
They just don't deliver it.
They will just
Hollywood
not
is a
bring it to me.
different-
They will go and pick it up,
Hollywood is it's a different place.
and then they'll leave. They'll just leave and go
Oh hell.
wherever they want to go. I mean, I get it. I eat good. I understand, but don't take my. I order it for me.
But they refund you.
Oh, I was also going to tell you the other
no,
tender
they
green.
don't.
The other place that's like tender greens. I can't think of the name of it right now.
Sweet green.
No, where's my phone? Oh, it's over here. I'm gonna look for it because their food it's just like tender greens, except they have more options and their steak is better.
Tell me now. Is it
Yes.
cheaper? Is it still going to be
It's-
$25 to deliver it to my house?
That's because you
They-
use Uber Eats.
They get
'Cause I don't-
charges.
I don't pay for delivery fees.
How do you not pay for
Uber
delivery
Eats-
fees?
DoorDash has a membership. It's $9.99 a month, and you get
I
unlimited
know,
delivery
but
at like
fuck
80% of their
me.
restaurants.
I don't know about giving them my money like that.
Y'all got choices, and I respect yours.
Oh, girl.
Urban Plates.
Urban
Oh, I haven't been
Plates.
there.
Urban
I've
Plates
heard
is
about
just
it,
like
but I've never
Uber.
been.
It's just
Okay.
like tender greens, but they have more options for size and proteins, and they
Okay.
season better.
Oh, okay. Gonna try that.
Because
one.
low key, whenever they do deliver it to my house, the tender greens spoke, and it's late and it's cold, I do be having to season it a little bit more. They always deliver it rare too, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I definitely.
That's how
asked
they
for,
make it. They make all their steak medium rare unless you request it.
Okay,
Yeah.
noted.
It's not cooked.
Cause like I'm okay with like
are y'all those?
I like
No,
medium.
I like
medium. I like medium.
Okay.
Like medium rare.
Yeah,
like, I'm cool with that.
they're supposed to be serving it medium rare.
But they serve it rare.
No, they serve it medium rare. Did I say rare? It's a contact high. No, it's medium rare. It's medium rare. They serve it medium rare, which is
Okay.
my go-to. I thought y'all
Okay.
was telling me you guys were the niggas of the well.
I don't do that. I don't do
can't respect
that.
I've stopped dating a man
no.
for that.
I understand. Absolutely.
Because you don't.
What is-
I eat
it's-
steak, so like if you can't respect steak, we can't be
Right.
together.
Absolutely, I
It's
get
not
it.
gonna happen.
Because I'm gonna look at you sideways every time you order. You're gonna feel emasculated, running the fight. It's just
Oh,
a bad.
Lord.
Don't ask for salmon and say salmon, because
Oh.
that will literally make me want to walk out the door.
Yeah, that's a bad
That's
one.
fair.
Yeah, I can't do it.
That's fair.
Yeah, I can't do
I
it.
get it.
Mhm.
I'm with you, sis.
Okay, cool. Just as long as we're there.
I have a salmon and a well done fillet. You can kill yourself. What?
We don't need it.
Oh my god, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm like, I'll see you later. That's exactly what.
Oh, I thought you were like. I was like.
oh, you do?
No.
Yeah, I was like,
No.
I was like, I don't know how to respond to that.
Me
No,
neither.
I know. No. Thank God. I went before we came.
Good.
Shout out to you.
Yes.
Shout out to you.
That happened.
But
Do you think?
that's
It's
like-
your-
Oh, didn't you want to talk about BDSM?
Oh.
Well,
That was a pivot for that
I
ass.
know, right? Sorry.
Literally.
I mean,
It's done.
more so
Oh my
just
God,
like-
this game is over.
if any of us have had an experience with it, and if we have, how do we feel about it? Is it something we would like to incorporate and keep incorporating? Like, what is?
How did we get here?
This
I
is the
need
thing.
some context.
Okay, so usually towards the end of our show, we
Okay.
get into like sex and relationships
Okay.
kind of a thing. It was
Yeah,
a rough
it was
pivot.
a rough
It was
segue.
quick and
There
it was
no
like,
segue,
whoop.
really.
I know and I understand, but
It was definitely
Sometimes
like
we do that.
it was definitely like a switch from like regular sex to anal with no conversation. I was like, oh,
Yeah, we-
okay, BDSM. Oh
We're
shit,
there.
suck my ass. Like that's how that felt.
Oh, no, I get it. I've been
Yeah,
there.
it was
Definitely been there.
Because my first thought, literally, because it was so sharp, was like, is there another meaning? Because they can't be talking about BDSM. Like, how do we get here?
No.
And then you went on with it, and I was like,
Absolutely.
oh shit, this is
No, she's
real.
absolutely talking about that.
Yeah,
Yes.
really,
No.
yeah, we did that.
Yeah, sorry. Probably could have done that a little bit smoother.
What do the acronyms mean again?
So they can mean a few things.
This is why I fucking hate acronyms.
Well, yeah,
It's like
I mean,
one of my
it
pet
change-
peeves of life. I hate acronyms.
It changes all the time.
Because they can literally mean whatever you want them to mean. And it's like, how do other people follow you?
Isn't it like, what is it, bondage,
It can mean it's a variety of often erotic practices or role playing involving bondage, discipline, dominance and submission, sadomasochism, and other related interpersonal dynamics. That is
You should
BDSM.
read definitions for like dictionary.com.
I always wanted to.
She wants to do
Oh,
that.
I really want to do voiceover stuff.
Oh.
It's like, I'm trying
That's
to
what
do
she's
it.
trying to do.
Oh, we'll stay in communication. Because I also have a cartoon that I'm producing.
Ooh, fun!
I forgot
What's
about
this
that.
cartoon about? I love cartoons.
Yes! Screw
I love
BDSM,
cartoons.
tell me
I
about
watch-
your cartoon!
Yes, girl, please. Love it.
It's two black women that use their everyday blackness to save other black women from bullshit.
Oh, that's
How
amazing.
cute!
Long story short,
Oh, I
Is it? You have a title already?
it's, well, the acronym
Ah,
is TADAM. It's The Adventures of Domo and Mish.
Cute. Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yes.
that's in production? Or you already started doing that, or what?
Well, we were trying to, but our animator was on some bullshit. But then in one of our pitch meetings, we found out one of the networks was looking for a cartoon, so now we're just pitching it to them
Oh,
to save me
Right.
overhead.
right. Ooh, exciting.
okay, well,
Yes, be on the
I'll
lookout for
slip you my
that.
business card. We can
Those
talk.
that's also something you can follow on Instagram. The Adventures of Domo and Mish, Triggered the Series, Blue Drop Entertainment, Brunch,
Oh,
the number
yeah.
2 bomb,
Yes.
Hamba Consulting,
Yes.
Vibe Tribe Showcase, the Tribe Network,
Yes.
underscore out of pocket,
Boom.
OUTTA.
Boom. And then
Read Between the Gray, REED,
yes,
GRAY.
that was like
Meet the
8
Tiny
things.
Humans.
That was like
Yeah,
10
a
things.
lot.
You have your hands
A lot.
in,
think
like
that was
all
right.
of your fingers are in things. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Oh, so now we're back
Every
to
single
BDSM.
thing.
And we're back.
And full circle moment.
Oh shit.
I'm not into BDSM,
Okay.
but the white men that hit on me on dating sites are
Cute.
always looking for that.
Yes, they are.
Interesting.
It's like #1 black girl obsession. Like,
Is that what it is?
yeah, I think
Interesting.
it's like some kind of weird role reversal thing for them.
Oh, like back in the days.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Sweet
which really
times.
hurts like
No.
white men opportunities. I'm very much so looking to date black, but I'm not opposed.
Right.
Fair.
But you have to understand that I'm
Yeah.
black and you're not.
Yeah.
And we don't have to act like it's something
Yeah.
other than that. Also
Exactly.
understand that I probably will never like your family because I don't like white people.
Well, there's that.
There is
There is
that.
But then in addition to like making what's already an uphill battle harder, these men on dating sites like ask the
Girl.
most asinine questions.
Oh
Which is
my
why I'm
God.
over dating sites, which is why I need personal referrals.
Yes, I'm trying to in person. Dating sites are.
I need to go out more. Like I need to do things.
Don't
And
you
I
have a
think-
date site?
What?
See,
Yeah,
look,
don't you? Yeah, don't you have a date?
look,
night?
don't, you don't know this life.
But that's from a.
You eat
it's
for free
from-
tonight?
It's from a dating site.
You eat for free tonight?
I no, because I'm gonna drink.
You
drink
something for free
tonight.
tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. They call that a W, a win.
Fine. Okay with it. Thank
Yes,
you.
You
You
are.
don't know this life?
But no, I.
Look, throw this tequila back.
Oh.
Girl, yeah, online dating is a mess.
But it is. It's rough. Like it's,
It's so
like
rough.
Well, what I find men who think it's super dope that I do all these things, but they don't do the math on how I do all these things. And so I'm someone who makes time for the things I want to make time for.
Absolutely.
So I don't need you to tell me I don't know how to make time. That's going to piss me off. Number two, I'm not going to make time for something that I don't know I want to make time for.
Yes.
So I tell dudes straight out, the early stages of dating are going to be rough because I'm not going to cancel pre-existing plans, which in some cases could be sleep because I don't sleep that much.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
if
And
I
that is
already
very
had in my
important.
mind on Sunday I'm going to sleep
Yes.
and I meet you on Monday and you want to hang out Sunday night, I'm not available.
Right.
And if I make myself available and I don't know that I like you, and then I go and I don't like you,
I'm pissed.
ooh, it's not fun.
Wasted time.
Now I'm meeting stereotypes in your mind unnecessarily. Like just let me, just let me. Once I find out if I like you,
Yes.
then it's different.
Yeah,
I'll
then
pivot.
it
It's
makes
like,
sense.
I don't have to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get dressed. We'll go out because I'm excited to kind of see where this goes.
Yeah.
Right.
But until I get that far, like these whole meet and greet dates that are required in referrals and online dating, like them shits are fucking annoying.
Well, what I don't like is the fact that there's sometimes this pressure that like we have to just meet right away. Like I would like to have like some textual conversations sometimes and kind of figure out whether I want to get cute and go. You know what I mean? And then like see.
I'm not aligned with you there.
Yeah, I like to meet.
I don't, because then I the few times that I have done that, I've been disappointed every single time. But when I take the time to vet, never disappointed. Never disappointed. So
Can you run my profile? Because I don't feel like it.
let's talk about it.
Okay. Because I'm getting old. So I got like 3 eggs left.
Stop it.
You
I'm
are
sure 3, maybe 2.5. I don't know. This nigga's committing suicide every month.
Oh, girl.
So are yours. It's called a period, guys.
I don't, but
know.
I'm fine with it because I don't want to have children. So like, I don't care. They can jump away.
I think I'm too dope to not have a kid. Like I feel
Honestly,
like it's a
you should
disservice to the
absolutely,
to
like,
the whole
you should.
fucking world. Like
I
feel
don't
like,
think I should.
What?
I don't think that I should. So, I'm
The
good with that.
seriousness on your face, like, I don't.
Because I felt this way for so long. Like this is absolute.
The only time I don't want to have a kid is when I think about how much I. Oh, that was me.
Ooh,
Siri. God.
Siri, same
Mind your
thing.
business, bro.
Just listening in.
Microphones.
Mind your business. I don't remember.
Children. The only time you don't.
Oh,
have
it's when I
kids.
think about how I have an established life already and I like it.
Right.
That's the only time I don't, and that's selfish. But I'm okay with it. But
Me too.
I'm very selfish, which is why I don't want to have the children.
Yes.
But the dogs, I'll rescue the dogs. I'll hang out with the dogs.
I don't like animals.
You don't like animals?
Wow.
I mean, I don't hate them, but I
But you
don't
don't.
wake up in the morning thinking, oh wow, I wish I had a puppy.
Oh no! I wake up that way every day.
I have a dog, so I'm like,
I literally come home and I'm like, why isn't there something here that loves me? Like I hate it.
I mean, I'm not against it, but
It's not
I'm
your
just
thing.
not. I don't wake up like
Yeah.
the way that people are about animals. I'm not that way.
I feel
I had a
like
dog when I was growing up. I love my dog, but I'm also just not like. Oh,
And it takes time. You don't have time for that either.
I have
yeah.
time for me.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah. No.
That's why I need a partner, somebody to take care of me.
Yes, let's
hey,
do this
Nancy,
together. A double income.
please help me.
Sha-ta-ta.
Sha-ta-ta.
Yes, that's double income.
Yes, please, double income.
Speak
Yes,
Speak it.
Manifest. Manifest.
it's happening. That's hilarious.
Oh God. Well, I mean, we don't have to talk about it.
About what? Oh, BDSM? Oh, you want to? Okay, go ahead.
No,
let's
I mean,
do it. Go for it. I'm here.
No.
No? Okay. It's your world. I'm literally a guest. So if you don't want to do it.
I haven't been. I don't think I've done BDSM besides like I've been like tied up, but
Is it weird for you to talk about this in front of your brother?
no.
No, we've talked about crazier.
Really?
Not
Absolutely.
at all.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
That was my first thought. I was like, damn, Michael behind me. Talking about getting tied up. That's weird. That's not. All right.
No, I feel like we've definitely.
We're all adults here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Grown.
Grown. But
I've never been tied up.
Now when you get kidnapped, my nigga, you let me know. Just saying.
How could she let you know she's
That
been
was
kidnapped?
the joke. That was the joke.
Oh no. I mean, and yeah, I haven't had that whole experience. I've never had, but I have had, you know, the choking and the spanking and the
Oh, spanking, yes,
but until
but not no dominant. Like,
but until like there's a mark left, like handprint.
No, haven't had that.
Have had that. Have had that.
Gotcha.
It's interesting.
I bet.
For print, you have prints.
Yeah, she had a
I had a
handprint.
handprint
Okay.
on my butt cheek.
Okay.
Which I didn't even think that I would be able to stand because my pain threshold is quite slim. But yes, pain is pleasure, as they say.
All right.
Jesus, where did this frog come from? My goodness.
Oh, I thought it was like a part of your whole BDSM personality. switch.
No, absolutely. No, it was just, I'm tired, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't been spanked like that.
Yeah.
Choked, yes. I'm not necessarily a fan of choking.
I like it if you do it the right way. Like, don't take, like, literally take the breath away. But there's like a certain, there's like a, you know, like a, there's like a way to do it. And then it's even better if I can do it back. Like, yeah. Fun time.
You choked someone?
Yeah.
Oh.
The cadence in which you said that gave me joy.
Oh, good. Beautiful.
I have no BDSM experiences. I'm not into BDSM. I'm more into voyeurism than I am anything else.
Oh, to watch. Yes.
Then did I say that wrong? I like to do things where I can be seen.
Oh, so you yeah, I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah.
a point of
Weird.
voyeurism, yeah. Like just like being out in the open and
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not
No.
necessarily like I like to watch. And I'm not her.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Y'all
Got
fucking, can I come in?
it.
That's not me.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, you like to be seen.
I mean, I've definitely had some relations on a rooftop where people could have seen.
Where's, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Where's the craziest place you've had sex?
The craziest offhand, most relatable place to you and Michael would be in the Montclair Plaza elevator for JCPenney. Since we're all from that area.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I've also had sex in that Nordstrom's dressing room.
Whoa.
Ooh, I've always wanted to have sex in the dressing room.
I've been fingered in a dressing room, but never had sex in a
Your
dressing
voice
room.
changes when you talk about sex.
I
It's very
know.
interesting.
I know. Yes. It happens every time.
I heard it. It's the frog. You're like, where'd this frog come from? I've been fingered in a dressing room.
Don't call me out.
Her
No.
sex voice.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I have a lot of them. I have a lot of voices.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I want to do this.
You should do it.
Okay, wait, where were we? Because it was a good, I had a thing. What did you just say? You just said,
I had sex in an elevator in
Oh,
the
yeah.
dressing room.
oh, dressing rooms. Movie theaters? Anyone?
Yes.
No. Always wanted to, but yeah.
It was
Oh, this is appropriately how you play Never Have I Ever. Full circle moment.
and we're back again.
There we go. I love it.
Yes.
It's good. Snaps from the peanut gallery.
I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
Copy.
We're this is what is it, poetry slam? Or what do they do that? Spoken word?
Yes. There's also slam poetry.
Okay, cool. So I'm just like as
Combination.
well. Tight, super tight.
We don't have those moments.
It's only it's because of this.
It's the wine. There you go. Is the AMSR?
No, AS.
Oh.
ASM.
There's also ASM Noir on.
Oh, we
Pride.
saw that
We saw it. Yes.
with the barbershop. Oh shit.
They're
I
getting
was
ready
like-
to film Dominoes.
What?
What?
They're getting ready to film people playing Dominoes.
Oh, that's
Cute.
funny. Oh my god, they have to do that. And spades.
I knew you were gonna say
I was
that.
gonna say
I knew
spades.
you were gonna say that.
Too much shit talking. Well, shit talking to Domino's. Ooh, yeah, that'll be good. That one will be good.
I love the barbershop one because I kind of miss it because I cut my own hair, so I just be doing, I only had that experience by myself.
Oh, you gotta go to the shop every now and then.
Mm-hmm. You can line up real quick.
I should.
Mm-hmm.
I should.
At least once every other cut. If it's like I don't want to spend money at the barbershop, you should go and just like get that cut at the barbershop.
You're right.
Also, this whole movement with niggas like boycotting the barbershop, I'm over it.
That's the thing. I didn't know.
I feel like
know.
men don't get
That
their
was a
hair cut anywhere near as often as they used to when I was young, and they're all complaining about costs. And I just think about the cost of maintenance that women have on all
Oh,
the different things.
seriously.
they have to
Absolutely. That's why I
maintain.
cut off all my
please.
fucking hair.
And I'm
What are you
really just
talking
like,
about?
go to hell. Like,
Yeah, go
really?
get your haircut.
It's
Please.
insane. It's insane.
That's literally why I did it because I knew that going to the barbershop would be marginally much cheaper than continuously going to the salon to get my hair done.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
But honestly, like I just can't find a barber near me that I like. My normal barber's like, she's like 45 minutes away. So I just do it myself because it's easier.
Find you a barber. That's
Yeah.
all.
What is that? There's a place like walking distance to me too. Right, I don't even know. It's on like Fountain and La Brea, I think. Some barbershop right there. And I always see like niggas in there. And I'm like, oh, okay, so they must know how to cut hair over here. Niggas is over here.
Try it.
Oh, I know a barbershop you're talking about next to Jack in the Box.
No, it's further. That one, the Jack in the Box is on Highland, I think. It's by the tattoo
You're right.
place. I think it's by the tattoo place, LA Ink.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
By
what
the
you're talking
Ralphs.
about.
There's a Ralph's.
Yes,
Oh.
we were talking about the same thing, and I'm
Yes.
just saying the wrong.
Mhm.
There's a
Yeah, you're right
McDonald's up
there.
there.
You're just a
Yeah.
block up. You're
Yeah.
just a block up.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
okay.
I know you are.
We're in the same vicinity. Yeah. So I see that place. Maybe I'll walk over there. We'll see.
We should see.
Okay. I'm ready. Let's do this. I'm sleepy.
What?
I'm sleepy.
Those are very contrasting thoughts.
Yes, what is going on?
Thanks.
Well, we want to thank Adrienne for visiting.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Wait, the breakdown.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
You're amazing.
Yes,
Thank you.
you
Y'all are
are.
amazing too.
So glad you came.
Hot mess. I love
Yeah.
party too.
No, we good. We good.
Absolutely.
You can find me at SDW16.
I am at Amber Beeman. I'm not gonna spell it. I don't feel like it. Go ahead.
All the ones I said earlier.
Yes.
And
Oh yes, all of them.
the Adrienne, ADRIENNE, Reed, REED as in David.
Yes, sir.
Namaste.
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, yay! Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This has been great.
It's been great.
Absolutely.
Good shit.
Solid.